I just want to say before this video starts that this contains heavy spoilers for all 3 Dragon Age games, some of the missing, and then to Winter Nights. Okay, so first, I want to start off by everyone's initial reaction towards the official reveal trailer, and I want to state my overall thoughts before we go through it. And overall, I actually really like the art style. I have never been too particular about Dragon Age staying consistent or anything, because playing through all 3 games in like one go, you realize they're not that consistent. But I really enjoy the more stylized approach they're going, and people saying that the characters look unrecognizable, I think are being dramatic, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think these characters look well. Like, let's move forward. First off, that dock though in Minrathous looks so good. Oh my gosh, lag, seriously. Okay, while it's loading, I believe that these are, I don't know what group these are. Are they Venatori? But Venatori are blood mages, so I'm not sure. I don't know what group this is.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
Like, oh my gosh. Okay, before I get back to the art style topic, what I had a big problem with the vibe of the reveal trailer was like the big text cut-ins. And it seemed very much like I said in my TikTok, which you should follow because I'm yapping on there all the time, it does give off looter shooter, it does give off Concord vibes, which is not a good thing to do, especially after the really bad reaction to Concord. But besides that, I think like them going lighthearted for a first reveal trailer was an interesting choice, especially with how it's been led up, you know? At the end of the day, it is a companion reveal trailer, so it was most likely going to be a little bit lighter, but I don't think people were expecting how light it was going to be, because at the end of the day, these companions are going to follow you through the really dark moments of Dragon Age, and they bring a lot of fun to the group. And in this trailer, you do see a good amount of their personalities, and I'm excited to see more of them in the future. But yeah, Scout Harding, Queen. I am so happy that Scout Harding is in this game. People were heavily theorizing it already because she was so popular in Inquisition, and I'm so glad they brought her because she looks so good, and I love her new hairstyle. I love the bangs. She's just poppin'.
What are you thinking?
Back to the art style, like people are saying VARRIC doesn't look like VARRIC, and I think like I don't know what they're expecting, because VARRIC does look like VARRIC. Even if you don't, I mean, like, obviously with the voice acting, I guess you do get more context for his look if you read the missing, because you find out that, oh, he's aged quite a bit, and that's why his hair is, like, gray now. But even with looking older, I feel like VARRIC still looks like VARRIC. Like, I don't know. I don't know why people are saying that they look unrecognizable now. I just think it's wrong. You know who did look unrecognizable? Zevran in Dragon Age 2. That was a bad design. Like, I don't know why they did that.
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
Nev is a detective, and she appears in Minrathous in To Winter Nights, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember her short story that well, and I really need to get back to rereading To Winter Nights because it's really good. If you really want more lead-up content to Veilguard, I highly recommend reading To Winter Nights because it's literally like prequel content to Veilguard, because it has a lot of short stories that relate heavily to what's going to happen in Veilguard. Neve, I think, is cool. I don't know if I'm not pronouncing her name right, and I feel bad because I literally just watched the gameplay trailer, and not a gameplay trailer, the gameplay reveal, and they say her name all the time, and I already forgot it. And she has a prosthetic, and that's sick. I love, like, the fantasy takes on prosthetic. It looks really cool.
And someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
Lucanus. He's like the fan favorite right now. People are obsessed with him. He's a Antivan Crow. He also appears in Winter Nights. I think he has 2 chapters. He also dies in that book. I wonder if they're gonna even state why he's still alive or how he faked his death. It's gonna be very interesting. Also, look at this guy. He literally has 3 knives attached to him. A little bit extra. I wonder if these are anything. Zevran didn't need 3 knives. Just kidding. But I'm not kidding. Well, I wonder if Lucanus will mention Zevran. I wonder if Zevran will even make an appearance. Isn't Zevran trying to kill all the crows? Like, isn't that what was supposed to be happening here? Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I have to review my lore. I'm assuming right now he's in Antiva, but he could also be in another part of Minrathous, just killing blood mages, because he is the mage killer. But it's not like he hates mages like Fenris does. It's more like he hates blood mages and Venatori. Oh, this area looks so pretty. I at first thought this was an alluvian. I was like, how is she getting an alluvian to work? But no, it's just a doorway. But I think this area is in maybe Arlethan Forest, because maybe another part of the forest, because Arlethan Forest is huge. So who knows where this could be, but that's just my theory. And also look at the Hala. They're so cute.
We're going into the face.
So Belara is so cute. And I'm excited to see more of the Veil Jumpers. And I love Belara. I love that she's Asian. That's literally what gets to me, is the fact that she's Asian. I love it so much. And I can just tell she's gonna be a fun one. And she also has a prosthetic. I love it. I love how creative Dragon Age is being with her prosthetic, because her prosthetic looks really interesting. And I love her design. Like, she has all these little pockets. You can tell she's like a little adventurer. You know, she just has a lot of stuff in there. And I don't know what the hell like this tentacle monster is. It's probably one of Gillenon's monsters, which I'll talk more about Gillenon later. But who knows? Who knows what Belara was doing?
Aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
So this is probably in Navarra, because Navarra is really into necromancy. I think Emmerich is a part of the group that deals with necromancy in Navarra. Like, he's like in the necropolis, which is, I don't know how to describe it, because it's been a while since I've read Winter Nights. He also appears in Winter Nights, I think, with his little skeleton friend. And it's just, you figure out more about how the necropolis works, and I'll admit, I forgot. As I said, I need to reread Winter Nights. Oh wait, I need to check something, because I saw on Twitter people were pointing out something. I wonder where people got that image from, because people were like saying that he has really nice nails.
What about Darkspawn?
I'm so excited for this guy. This guy is like my most hyped
Someone
one.
who will stand between us and a pack.
Oh my gosh, and the griffin! The frickin' griffins are back, and we actually get to see one and have one in our party. Rest in peace. Well, not rest in peace. I hope they're not dead. I mean, rest in peace, the Origins Knight Commanders want for a... Not Knight Commander. Rest in peace, the Warden Commander's desire for a griffin, because my Warden wanted a griffin so bad. And I'm sure many other Grey Wardens from Origins wanted a griffin so bad, but they didn't get one. All they got was stress. But we finally get a little baby, and I'm so excited.
Of demons.
Yeah. Davran is the Warden, and I'm hyped for Davran. And he's actually been teased since like one of the initial teasers back in 2020, I think. So it's really cool to see him in person. I love that shield, and I love the blue armoring. I hope he'll have like really cool Grey Warden armor, because I think most of the cool Grey Warden armor in past games was like modded in. Like, people think Dragon Age Origins has really cool armor, but no, it's all mods. We don't even have like a distinct look, which is hilarious.
You know there will be dragons.
Right.
Oh wait, I forgot to point something. Okay, wait. Forgot to point something out. Okay, look at his little Inquisition belt. That makes me so happy to see like Inquisition references. It just pleases me.
Right. We'll need.
Oh, she's so cool. I don't think people are thinking that this is magical, but I don't think it's magical. I think it might be like another prosthetic type thing. There's so many of our characters have prosthetics, which is sort of nice. I like it. If we're all warriors, it makes sense that we'd lose a limb eventually, you know? And I like how she has like, it's like, it looks like jade. I'm not gonna pretend I know anything about jewels, but it's very pretty and green and just matches with her very well. I'm so excited for her. I love a dragon hunter. I want her and Cassandra to meet. I think they'd be besties. Maybe.
Fire in their blood.
Trying to get more of her outfits. Looks like she has like scale armor. But looks sick. I'm so excited to meet her. No, actually, her and Iron Bull gotta meet. I know Bull would love to meet a dragon hunter. Ooh.
One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on. Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
So corny, VARRIC. So fun. I think I love it. I think it's so cheesy, but the more I watch this trailer, actually the more it grows on me, especially since the gameplay really hyped me up more. But oh my gosh, like I just realized her prosthetic turns into a bow. That's sick. That's okay. That's really cool. So I wonder. Okay, so since her prosthetic is what turns into a bow, I wonder if this system is going to be similar to Dragon Age 2, where you couldn't really customize what they use, but you could like upgrade their builds by doing missions and stuff, because I can't imagine like she'd just change her class, especially if like it's her arm. But I don't know. This looks so much better than the fucking Inquisitor crossbow prosthetic at the end of Inquisition. I want this. If we have to get a prosthetic like that, I want to take her. I don't want to take her arm. I want something similar to her arm. I didn't like analyze this part of the trailer too much. So oh, Darkspawn feet. Okay, move on. So we're okay. I remember what this part is. So we're fighting a ton of Darkspawn. These are dark. I'm assuming. Yes, I think these are Darkspawn. And this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is in the Fade. I'm not positive, but just by the looks of it and the fact that there's an archdemon here, pretty sure this is in the Fade, and we're fighting a bunch of archdemons. Could be the Deep Roads, but just with this horizon, I really don't think so. I think this is the Black City. But these little, I don't remember if these little huts are similar to what's in the Deep Roads, but I'm literally just going off of what like the sky looks like, because I mean the Deep Roads is underground, so it doesn't have a sky. I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna go with my theory that this is like part of the Black City. But this is sick. It's this is obviously an archdemon because of all this Darkspawn. I think I'm not gonna say obvious because at the end of the day, this is all theories. But I'm 90% sure that this is I'm 90% sure that this is an archdemon. And let's try to like. Let me freaking just keep on scooching back. Oh, this is perfect. The reason why I lean more to this being Black City because of the fact that we have these pillars with the elven side with the elven symbols again. It's if you don't keep track of like the lore, these different symbols represent masks that the elven gods wear. I don't remember off the top of my head everyone though. I'd have to like look at a reference again. But I see if I keep moving back, we should be able to see one that's behind right here. Right here. I remember this girl because this symbol represents Mythal. So people were theorizing. This is like a heavy theory, so don't really take this heavily yet. But since these horns match up with this signage, people are thinking that this is actually Mythal, which would be crazy. I just don't know how that would work. So this goes into other theories about the elven gods, that a lot of them are actually related to the old gods. Like the only old god I remember off the top of my head is Razikale. And the overall, like, I'm just gonna say like what the general theory is. The general theory is that the old gods of the Evanurus were corrupted and turned into like the old gods. I meant to say that the Evanurus turn into the old gods, not that the old gods turn into the old gods, but the Evanurus get corrupted somehow and turn into the archdemons. Yeah, there's so many videos of people doing comparisons of each elven god with the old gods and how they could be related or the same thing. If you want like a good review, I don't even know why I'm gonna bother recommending her. I'm like way smaller than her, but watch Gilder Thalin. Gilder Thalin's lore videos are so good and so in depth, and I love Katie. Oh, that looks so grand though. I feel like we haven't gotten to fight something like that grand in a bit. Even like, I mean, in Origins, I felt it was grand, but also it's old, so it doesn't like feel as grand, even though it is like such a cool like end game section. Do we even fight a dragon in 2? I don't even remember. And then in Inquisition, you can fight multiple dragons. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't beat a lot of the dragons. Maybe in my next playthrough I will, but I don't know. I'm just not good at gaming, I guess, but I'll try again. I can't believe fall 2024. So excited. And I love this art. This art is my background already on my they look so good. They look so good. I'm so excited. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on with the gameplay reveal. Again, I'm not gonna play through the whole thing. I'm just gonna go through what I thought was interesting. But yeah, I'm obsessed with this. I'm obsessed. I've watched like this gameplay reveal throughout the day, just rewatching it because I'm so obsessed with what was shown. And yeah, I'll just nerd out about it again.
Hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on SOLAS, I believe her.
Alright, so it's pronounced Nev. And what a strong intro. I don't know if I'm definitely not up to date with my Tevinter lore, but I'm pretty sure that this is what they consider their like circle of magi. And I mean, besides the fact that it's a circle and floating in the sky, I think it's the most obvious choice because it's literally like a big central figure to this city, and it looks so cool. This city in general just looks sick.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual.
I love how, like, again, this is like only a small portion of the game, so it could totally not be this good. I just love how alive this feels. I love how packed it is with NPCs. And I like how you can interact with this one dude. and it feels very alive, and that's what I was hoping for going into more of a city. Even with Inquisition, Orlais felt pretty dead. Orlais wasn't as grand as, you know, it's hyped up to be, just because you only can explore such a tiny part of it. So I hope we'll be able to explore more of Minrathous and just see like their lives and stuff, because wow, it's so cool. It's like crazy cool. It really adds to the humor that people thought Dorian was being a little baby when he was complaining about Ferelden all the time. But no, it's a huge culture shock to think Ferelden was like living in the trenches and Tevinter is like this. And I saw people were a little bit surprised, but like Tevinter does not hold back their use of magic. They really promote it, and that is why they are the way they are. They use their magic in ways to like get their tech up. It's sort of similar to like ancient elven civilization and the fact that they can use magic to just create whatever they want and enhance their lives in ways that a country that demonizes magic can't. They physically can't because they don't have the means to.
Find Nevgalis and stop SOLAS.
I'm just like listening to it and you hear these horns, and I don't know if that's coming from the circle, but maybe it is.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
My gosh, look at them. Which I was like so impressed by this. I can't believe Tevinter has giant floodlights. Like, this is insane, and they can just like highlight it on people. It's so funny.
Wait!
And also a giant, like, I wonder if they actually have like audio devices or if this is magic enhancement. Like the dude is just enhancing his voice through something. Probably. They probably don't have like audio like speakers. It's probably like a magically induced megaphone or something.
But I didn't do anything!
Her hair, she has long hair, guys. Alert. We have long hair in a BioWare game. Freaking crazy.
Get down.
And also, oh my gosh. At this rate, I'm gonna be going through this whole thing. The freaking hair physics? VARRIC has hair physics. Ugh.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially...
These like cops or whatever in these cops or whatever those people are in Minrathous must be crazy if that woman's like so scared.
Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop SOLAS before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza.
Watch out!
Oh my gosh. Look at, they have like magical neon signs. That's so cool.
Is SOLAS summoning demons on purpose?
Oh my god.
The veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
Oh my god, these poor people. I'm just like, I'm watching this for the first time on a bigger screen, so I'm just noticing all these people getting wrecked by these demons.
And when the veil comes down completely?
Then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Oh my gosh, they have little magical turrets up there.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Oopsie. Instantly sped that up. Gosh, the crack in the sky though. Big Inquisition energy. I wonder if the Inquisitor is in Minrathous and is just looking at this. It's like, damn, again, sucks.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the door as quick as you can, okay?
Look at their hair. They have long hair, guys. I'm baffled in a good way.
Okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help.
Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute.
The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What about you two? Are you okay?
The wheel. The wheel is back. I saw some people complaining that the wheel is back. I was like, guys, the wheel's been here and it's obviously gonna stay. They freaking patented it. It's not going away anytime soon.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. SOLAS isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nevgalis? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous...
So I really like how they already have they're showing off the different voices or the different voice lines for each of the different origins because this character is built from a Shadow Dragon origin. So it'll be really fun to see the different dialogue options that show when you pick different origins. I think there's supposed to be 6, I think. I don't know off the top of my head. I know for a fact Warden, Shadow Brokers, and then I think a Crow, and even Crows are part of like the ones that have been released so far. But I wouldn't be surprised if you could join like the Veil Jumpers or the Lords of Fortune or something. Maybe you could even be a agent of Fen Harel. That would be very interesting, but I don't know if they're gonna go that route.
is huge, and this is nowhere near my...
And I love how Rook already has like a uniform. Look at that. We have our own little logo already. Also, what is this? Why does the color look like this?
neighborhood.
What is that? Huh. I'm really confused on what this is. It looks like half of a neck pillow.
Don't worry. Scouting's my specialty.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at the little texture on her little cloak. Oh my gosh, she's so cool. She's
Follow
literally
me.
the coolest.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Damn, where is the Inquisitor when you need her? Sadly, she doesn't have her powers anymore. But then again, the hero Ferelden could punch the Fade, so... Okay, these demons are very interesting. I don't think we've seen them before. In general, a lot of the demons that appear in this gameplay reveal look a lot different from past games, and I wonder if there's gonna be a lore reason for it.
Demons, here they come.
Oh, that's pretty. so I'm probably gonna skip through this, but I actually really like how this combat looks. It's definitely not as, I guess it's not as tactical, but you do see more of the ability wheels later on. I just like how much more snappy it looks than in Inquisition. Like, I'm gonna be fully honest, I am not much of a gaming mechanics girly. I really do prioritize story and narrative more in my games, but I like a game that's challenging enough. I don't really prioritize a certain playstyle over the others. Again, since especially the way I played through the series, I played through each pretty much back to back. Well, okay, I played Inquisition and then I played Origins and then 2, so I played it a little bit reversed, but I really noticed the different types. I really noticed the different gaming mechanics when you're playing them through in a straight line, and it shifts a lot, in all honesty. So I wasn't necessarily attached to anything. I don't know, people that were hoping for Origin style gameplay, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen. And I really don't mind this. It feels faster and it looks more dynamic. Again, like I'm not playing the game, so I don't know how it feels. But just by looking at it, I think it looks much more entertaining than Inquisition's gameplay. Cause I don't know, I feel like Inquisition's gameplay can get a little bit slow, or you're just pressing one button at the same time.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. Patch yourselves up if you need.
Ew. That's a lot of rats. Always gotta get the consumables.
You are in violation of Imperial order.
God, hearing the frickin' like speakers is so cool. Where is Dorian at in all of this?
I don't get it. If SOLAS tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
SOLAS always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
I skipped to a part where we can see more of the ability wheel. So let's pause here. So it does look like we can only attach 3 abilities to our character at a time. So they definitely took the Mass Effect model, at least Mass Effect Andromeda. That's the game I played the most recently, so it's really fresh in my brain. And in Andromeda, you can only have 3 abilities, but your build has other passives and stuff. It wasn't too in-depth in Andromeda, so I wonder how deeper they'll go in this game. But yeah, this is obviously the main characters because this is Rook's current ability. And I think these 2 slots are your party members' abilities, which you can do. And they're really advertising that you can mix and match your companions and your abilities. And you can do like elemental reactions, I think, to cause more damage, which I think will be very interesting to try out. Oh, VARRIC. I love watching VARRIC fight.
VARRIC, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along.
She's so cool. Oh my gosh. I just know she's wearing a little cravat. How cute. Oh, and her earrings. What a fashion icon. And this is such an interesting, like, I don't know what the weapon term is, like a half staff. But it's very cool. I'm more confused with how her hat works.
Find out who wanted to settle
Like,
the score this
is her hat clipped on? Or is it like, I don't know.
time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local...
Okay, so So I can't believe I'm using this to just analyze her hat, but it looks like it's like a veil. So I think that's how it attaches to her head. These are the important questions you need to ask in the Dragon Age. Oh my gosh, and she has a snake belt. Queen. What a queen.
Expert. She's gonna help us find SOLAS. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friend said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
We haven't got a lot of time. VARRIC said you had a lead on SOLAS?
You get right to the point.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
Okay. Look at her lip and blush combo, guys. Iconic, honestly. Like, all the girls in the squad, I can already tell are gonna be fashion icons, even if it's unintentionally. The important thing is I just noticed that VARRIC says something along the lines of, well, Nev says that she was told by VARRIC that SOLAS is working alone, which brings into question, is he only working alone for this? Or did he, like, lose all his agents? Because the big deal in Inquisition is that a lot of elves were disappearing from alienages in the forest and joining up with him, so I would assume, like, that he still has them. But maybe it's only for this specific ritual that he wanted to go by himself or something. But I don't know. It doesn't make sense he wouldn't have people guarding him, so maybe something did happen.
Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
I'm never gonna get over their giant speakers. It's sick. So it looks like they went through a bigger alluvion, and these were mostly used for, like, cargo, transporting food and stuff.
I know these trees.
Also, like, large groups of people, I think.
This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved.
I am so... Oh my gosh. Is this... Wait, this building might be where Balara was in the teaser. Like, the character trailers. Maybe. Take a look at that. But, Arlethan looks sick. It looks so good. Arlethan Forest, and I hope we get to explore this place more. And I think people are saying that these were, like, well, because SOLAS has planned this for years, so these were, like, all built by him, which sort of leads into stuff at the end, but I'll talk more about that later.
I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
So this is just more combat, and I think what's different about this is that it's showing off their armor system, how you have to, like, break it. I think this is where it would play more into doing elemental reactions, probably, or figuring out their resistances and stuff. Arlethan, I can't. Arlethan Forest looks so cool, even though, like, it's in a state of chaos right now.
I thought the demons were bad.
If you don't know, Arlethan Forest is really has really heavy importance into elven culture, because this is where it's believed that their ancient capital city of Arlethan fell into the Fade when Fen-Harel, like, locked all the gods away and stuff. When Fen-Harel locked all the gods away and the Tevinter Imperium attacked Arlethan, it's theorized that this is where like the city fell into the Fade.
Back in.
Obviously, like with all this stuff happening, like Elven history is getting revealed, and we don't know exactly what's true, but Arlithan Forest still has a very big role in their culture.
Minrathus.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Does it feel?
So I'm assuming that most of these are old. A lot of people are joking that these were built by SOLAS for the ritual, which would, I guess, make sense. But I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure where people are getting at that these are newly built. Because I'm pretty sure these are old for sure. Who knows? Maybe it is true that he built all these. Or maybe he was repairing them to an extent. I really don't know where people are getting the information that he built these for the ritual and that they weren't already there. Oh my gosh, the Pride Demon. I know people, I think I prefer the Pride Demons more like beefy look. But I really wonder if there's a lore reason why they shifted into this. Because I need to look into the reason why demons take the forms that they do. But it doesn't make sense why they would it doesn't make sense why they would suddenly change so much to look so different, because this is, I mean, at its core, it does look like a pride demon, but it looks way different than the original design.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Ooh. I love how easy it is to switch between your daggers and your arrows. It looks so smooth. Oh. Oh my gosh, he parried that. That's sick. Huh. I'm gonna analyze the combat more now, and I'm intrigued. Yeah, let's skip through. As much as I want to watch this again, I want to get to this part. Oh my gosh, frickin', not even this. People on Twitter were like, oh my god, it's him just from the Pride Demon fight, because they recognize his thighs. And I thought I was down bad, but people on Twitter are wild.
All right, I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
VARRIC, SOLAS isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
SOLAS needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
Come on, VARRIC. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him.
Oh my gosh, that got to me, guys. It still gets to me watching it. Even though he disapproves when Llewellyn says it at the end of Trespasser, it turns out he always believed in him still, or wants to try to believe in him, and it just really, oh, it's a lot. It's a lot, man.
But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Rook, take care of the team for me.
I freaking hate when people are like, you gotta take care of the team for me, because it heavily implies that they might die, and I don't want that for VARRIC. So,
Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh my gosh, when I first saw this scene, man, it's like his face, Solas's facial expressions when he sees Varric still calling him Chuckles. It's it's so much feels, especially since Inquisition's like it is my favorite out of the three. It's like it's really hitting me right now.
Let's buy him some time.
Alrighty, let's get there. I don't need to see more battle. Cause let's watch.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, VARRIC.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on SOLAS.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? VARRIC needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Looking at this, it's like this isn't gonna be in the game. This is just like for our, clarity, as watching the gameplay, as we're watching the gameplay reveal. And I wonder like what they mean by that. Your decision, I don't think it means, most likely it doesn't mean anything deeper as in like who you'll get at the time. I don't think it means anything permanent, because I'm pretty sure even if you pick Harding or Nev first, you'll end up meeting them later somehow anyway. And I'm pretty sure this is also just referencing like approval ratings and stuff. But I really do wonder how the cutscenes play differently depending on who you're picking. Or if there's lasting effects and stuff.
Let's go, Hardy. Nev?
Gosh, I'm just noticing how like...
You got it.
I'm just noticing
go,
how you
Hardy.
can see... I'm just noticing how you can like see the veil breaking in areas like glass. It's so interesting.
Nev, keep the demons off us.
You got it.
Okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit back, but I need someone in the fandom to isolate what they're saying here towards like the end, because I want to know what they're talking about. I can hear some of it, but it's so hard. I'm just gonna try to listen in right now.
Stand your hesitance. What now must be done. This must be passed to comprehension.
Why? Why tear down?
Like, I want to know what they're talking about before the scene. I can sort of understand that it's VARRIC just questioning Solus more, and I think he's questioning about the Evanurus. But besides that, I can't tell. I can only understand Solus at the end being like, "You cannot understand. You cannot comprehend what I'm about to do." Like, okay, Solus, I love you, but we can comprehend what you're going to do.
Down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
I'm with you.
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, VARRIC, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Okay, I get the theory now why people are thinking that he built it himself, because if it was actually ancient, why would there be scaffolding? So, I guess that makes sense. And also, Solus is very silly for not making sure that the pillars were structurally sound before his ritual began. Oh my god, this whole like last 20 seconds is so, they really ended it on a place that's crazy. Like he looks scared, man. He looks so worried. Man, okay. So I'm gonna try to like get a really good frame of this. There. I think this is like the best frame of them. Okay. So, yes, these two rising are the ancient elven gods, the other ones that Solus has sealed away when he created the veil. And they look crazy. They look so crazy, and I'm so excited. Like this sort of ties in to the theory that some of the gods were corrupted and turned into the old gods, which are the archdemons. But these two could be the surviving elven gods that weren't corrupted, but they're still like freaking crazy. We hear way too many horror stories of them. And and Solus is a lot of things, but I don't think he's lying about how crazy these are, especially if these are who we think they are. So the big theory is they've been set up pretty heavily too. So if you look at past teasers, you'll see their iconography in like past teasers, and most likely this is going to be Algernon. And people matched up these like his mask, because this is a mask pretty much, or a helmet, to in like the murals and stuff. And I'm pretty sure this one I'm not sure about, but I'm like 70% sure this is Algernon. And that's why people theorize his voice was at the end of the last Dragon Age Day teaser, which came out this past December. The one where the guy is all like, "They shall all know the peace and comfort of my reign," that guy. And this one, I am like 90% sure is Gillenon, because Gillenon is known for doing experiments on the elves. Okay, so I highly recommend you read The Horrors of Hormak, which I think is the third short story in To Winter Nights. And that really goes into detail the true nature of Gillenon. In Dalish culture, Gillenon is believed to be the mother of Hala. She guides their Aravals when they're traveling. Overall, just a very positive god. But in Horrors of Harmach, you realize the true nature of her, and that she's a little bit insane. she's known for doing a lot of experiments, and it is revealed in that book that Hala actually came from elves that she experimented on. So it's a little bit insane that she's gonna be here, and she'll probably have all her creatures, which will be very interesting to fight. And I think Elganon is just like power hungry. He's a power hungry dude. He loves getting revenge. He's like sort of like an opposite to Mythal, because they were, oh my gosh, I believe Mythal and Elganon were like sort of husband and wife. They were like the mother and father of the group pretty much. I'm not sure if they were actually lovers. But Mythal always had to calm Elganon's rages down because he would constantly get like overly angry and overly murderous pretty much because he wanted revenge. Oh, he wanted revenge all the time rather than justice. So yeah, this is I got a really good image. This is crazy. And yeah, we see that Elganon looks much more humanoid, and he has very interesting armor versus Gilanon, who looks insane. Like I'm scared of her. I'm scared to fight her. So we'll see what happens. Ooh, are they like, I wonder if they're like, I wonder if they're like they're totally gonna jump SOLAS. I already know. They're probably pissed off at him, so this is not gonna end well. But yeah, it's what a crazy note to end off on. And this was actually the theory I've been leaning towards, how they would set up Veilguard in the first place, because they've been teasing these two gods coming up a lot. And I mean, we know how Dragon Age is. There's always like a secret second villain. And I'm surprised they set it up this early, but I'm also not that surprised. Like it's been set up that SOLAS is not going to be the main villain, which makes sense as to why they changed the name. And I just don't know how we will help him. I wonder how it will work out, because I feel like there has to be some tension first, you know, and I feel like maybe we should fight him at least once, because it would be fun. I think it'd be fun to fight SOLAS at least once, and then we join up the party and fight the other crazy evil gods that are gonna come after us. The only thing I'm really worried about is VARRIC, because VARRIC is like 5 or 10 feet away from these like 3 elven gods, and I really worry that one of the other Evaneris is gonna kill him. I don't think SOLAS is gonna kill him, because if SOLAS wanted to, he would have already, and it's obvious that SOLAS doesn't want to kill VARRIC, but that doesn't mean the other two won't. Or maybe they'll just grab SOLAS and dip, and then we'll have to go on like a heist to save the Dreadwolf, which would be interesting too. It's going to be very interesting to see how this story plays out, and I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to see how the Inquisitor is going to be in it, because it's been confirmed that you can customize your Inquisitor, and it's gonna be so cool. And there's just so much. It's like there's so much that's been revealed in the past like 72 hours, and it's just so exciting. And I'll probably do some more videos on Dragon Age Veilguard, because I'm just so excited, and I have such Dragon Age brain rot in my head right now. And I hope you enjoyed me just like not ranting, just rambling about these 2 most recent reveals in the Dragon Age community, because I've loved these games for so long now, and I'm so happy we're getting like fresh marketing material, and that BioWare is actually laying it all out for us, what their plan is. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And I hope if you're watching this, you're happy too, and you're just positive vibes, you know. I understand like if people have their criticisms, and we should have grounded expectations, because we don't want to get our hopes too high and then get disappointed, because that sucks. But at the same time, I'm one of those people that actually enjoyed Andromeda. Yeah, I know that might be a hot take, but I did. and I thought it was good. It's not great. And at the end of the day, I think Dragon Age the Veilguard will be good. It's a question of, will it be great, you know? And there's certain things that it could do that will definitely heighten up the rating for me. But I think either way, I will have a good time with it. It's a question of like how much of a good time. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll watch my future stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.